Are we doing this thing? Things are being real dicey with the old PC Rooney. All right, well, at the very least, let's advertise tentatively that I do have a stream that is, stop it, that is running right now. Stop it! Sup? Just troubleshooting over here. Call me the troubleshooting lawyer. I had to switch headsets because my computer no longer apparently recognizes these as existing. Don't know why. Don't know if that had to do with the hard crash. But these, my computer will not acknowledge anymore. So maybe whatever happened had something to do with sound drivers or whatever. Everything else got screwed up too. So I'm just picking up the piece. Just picking up the pieces. You think this would be a good time for me to read out of a law textbook, Brad? I've just gone live so I can be live, but I got like a bunch of shit to fix. Now my cam's all fucked up. Let's see. We did what? I did a little flip. And then we did a little... All of my cam settings have gone back to default, which is not correct. Form... My balance is a bitch. Gain, saturation, sharpness, apply. All right, I think we got our cam sorted out, at least for this scene. All right. You got a Steam agreement thing on your Steam Deck just now. Do you know anything about this? Something popped up for me and it basically changed. They said they changed their legal disputes agreement. And it basically says this is a little bit surprising because most agreements for most companies say that if you're going to sue them, you have to do it through a binding arbitration, which is like an alternative dispute process that happens outside of the court systems. It's supposed to be cheaper, easier. Sometimes, arguably, people argue that it's paid. They're paid for by the corporations, so there's a no. They're not always the most indifferent, so there's some problems with that. The notice that I got said that Steam has changed their dispute policy to say that you have, if you are going to sue them, you do have to do it in court. That's the change. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't give a shit. So I clicked OK and I moved on. But whatever. I don't anticipate suing Steam. And if I did, I'd probably rather do it in court anyway. So good. You know. You don't have any choice but to agree. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's just like they're just telling you this is the terms of use. So you go, okay. Guess you're going to have to agree. I mean, honestly, it's the arbitration agreements that, you know, You have a better chance of fighting those because a lot of people don't want to go to arbitration. They'd rather go to court, like private parties. Usually it's the corporation that wants to go to arbitration. So I don't know what the story is behind that shit, but okay. They want to go to court. If you sue them, they want to do it in court. Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, my stream fucking tanked. I restarted my computer twice. Let's see. Let me make a slight adjustment here. Go tilt. Boop, boop, boop. Whatever. I'm breaking stuff, Ali. Definitely breaking stuff. But at least I think might have been I was playing Peggle. And then I turned Peggle off. And I think maybe I made Peggle angry. Because no one's paid any attention to poor old Peggle since 2007. And suddenly Peggle was getting some prime time real estate on the YouTubes. And then I was like, well, I said I was going to play Final Fantasy 16, so bye-bye, Peggle. And then when I turned off Peggle, my stream crashed. So, I don't know. I don't know. That's a coincidence. Let's see if I can do Final Fantasy. I had to switch headsets, too, because my PC, for whatever reason, will not acknowledge my main wireless headset anymore. Which is not... It connects to a USB dongle, so it really shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, Peggle's fine, but that's just not what I said I was going to stream tonight. I very easily could have just kept streaming Peggle. I just threw it up there to show you guys what Peggle was. Hey, hi, Moo. Hi, Moo. How you doing, Big Moo? You want to play with Snake? Yeah. Gonna play with it. Who's gonna play with Snake? Yeah. Who's gonna play with Snake? Oh yeah. Movies. Yeah. You guys see? All you can see is her little white paw here. Oh. Here, I'm gonna break my illusion. There she is. Although you can see area behind her that's not covered in green screen. Oh, yeah. Moo is on the green screen now. Yeah. Yeah. How you doing, Minnie Moo? Minnie Moo. There's the snake. Oh. All right, we got to get some puppy play in if she's here. All right. Here, I guess I'll keep it like this. Why is it being weird? Everything being weird, dude. Camera. Here we go. There. So now we'll just have a little bit of my dresser in the corner too. And the rest of it will be green screen. 45 seconds of gameplay was muted? Hold on. My audio is probably screwed up. Default. All right. So everything on audio got messed up. Let's try it again. We'll go back. There should be sound here now. Yep. 45 seconds. All right. We should be in business now. All right, let's see if I can launch Final Fantasy without making my whole computer fry. Thanks for calling that out, because I forgot that when I switched, because it no longer is recognizing the headset, I was using the headset. I was telling OBS that this is what I'm listening to stuff in right now. And so OBS would be like, okay, well, we'll play whatever you're listening to in this. And then when this stopped working, OBS is like, oh, we don't know what to listen to now in terms of like what's coming out of your PC. Now we got that settled out. Brad wants to see Peggle. I'll tell you, if my stream crashes again right now, if I relaunch it, I have to relaunch again, I might go back to Peggle. But it looks like it's working, Brad. For better or for worse. Oh, and after all that, she just takes off. I go to all this trouble to include a little corner for Millie to hang out on my green screen. But, Evie, would you rather watch Peggle than Final Fantasy 16? Oh, there she is. Hi, Moo. She's got this like rawhide toy that she's chewed down to the last part. All right, that's right. And she hasn't chewed the last part. She just carries it around like a toy for the last several days. Occasionally throws it at us like she's expecting us to play with it somehow. I was reading chat more? Okay. Maybe we'll have a special Peggle stream next week. Right, since Moo is since she's not being a major contributor to the stream, I am going to slide that cam back over. Yep. What was that? What are you doing, Moo? Oh, you look so serious. I don't know if you guys can see how serious she looks. You look so serious. You look so serious, you silly girl. Yeah? Oh. I don't know what you want to do with that. That's a rawhide chew. It's not a toy, but she drops it in front of me like, dance, Papa, dance. Anyways. Now she's just staring at me. And I am remember the little puppy from the first game? Now I've reunited with it as a grown-up.
That'll feel good, boy.
So, quite a bit has happened since last week. But I ran into... Remember how the big ice lady was fighting the big giant guy? In the present day, now that I'm like a slave part of this army? Well, my little squad was trying to hunt down the person who was like controlling that Shiva, who is the ice lady, who's like working for the enemy. It turns out the enemy hates, like they're superstitious, and the people who turn into those summons, they consider them like dangerous and heretical, so they enslave them and force them to do their will. And so we find the person, and it turns out, remember that girl that I grew up with back in the kingdom? I kept saying, who is she? Is she my friend? Is she my sister? Whatever, but it seemed like a will they, won't they? Turns out she's the lady that was turning into Shiva, the ice god thing. And so I basically rescued her, and then the rest of my squad said, our job's to kill her. And I said, fuck no, we're not going to kill her. And I had to like kill my friend who saved my life a couple times. And then Sid, this guy Sid, came and rescued us. And Sid, this is Sid right here. Sid is a character in almost all the Final Fantasy games. I don't know if he was in Final Fantasy 1, but I know as of like Final Fantasy 4, I think he's in it. I always been around in the series. Every game, now, it's not like literally the same character. The way Final Fantasy is they just recycle a lot of the same ingredients. So like, there's always chocobos, or there's always certain things like that, and there's always, almost always, a character named Sid. But it's not literally the same character. Like, if you play Final Fantasy XIV, you will meet, eventually, you will meet a Sid in Final Fantasy XIV. But it's not this Sid. It's a different Sid. But a lot of times they have similarities. Like, Sids tend to be associated with airships or vehicles. Anyways, so, you know how I'm like one of these little slave guys? Sid has this whole crusade he's going on. He used to work for the Empire, but he started this whole like secret hideout, and it's all for these freed slaves. And the thing is, I learned too about these slaves, the people with these tattoos who are the slaves, they're all magic users. And it's basically, these are people that are able to manipulate magic naturally. And when children are born, and if they're detected to be able to do that, they're enslaved and they're marked and they're used as like tools and considered less than human. So Sid has been on this crusade. He used to be like a high-ranking like commander in the Empire, and he betrayed them. And he's been on this crusade to like rescue and free as many of these people as possible. So that's how he sort of came across us. So my friend who I rescued, she's all fucked up by these bad guys. We rescued her. She's back convalescing. In the meantime, I've sort of joined him, and we're trying to hunt down the like the fire. There's that person that turned into the fire being that killed my brother. I'm trying to hunt that person down. What are you doing, Mufus? Hold on, she's freaking out. What are you doing, girl? Did you lose your thing? Excuse me. She's definitely being... Look at what I got around my feet. I got this. I got the monkey. I got the snake. She's been dropping all of this stuff by my feet. I got the no drama llama. I've got the sheep ball. I've got condor. All right. And she's over here looking like. Here. Oh. Glorious. Except for this one. This is the one you're getting crazy about. You're not even supposed to be playing with this one. This one is supposed to be a snack treat, not a toy. So this one I'm putting up here. We're gonna have to consider that one in timeout right now. Yeah, because you're gonna get weird about it. She's looking at me crazy right now. Yeah. Oh my gosh. She's like, no, you're gonna have to give it up, Moo.
Look! Talons of justice!
Tatsuki! Wow, if Tatsuki, if you know how my stream is going for the last hour and a half, you wouldn't be subbing right now. Oh, it's that guy again. Alright, it's alright, Moo. You need to calm down, though. You are freaking out. Alright, you want this? Yeah? Okay. Oh my goodness. What drama. Maybe I should just play Peggle. This is too much. Millie's freaking out. She's trying to use her heavy treat ball as a toy. And the thing that she did is she walked up on my bed and she dropped it behind my bed. There's a gap and she can't get down there. So she drops it behind my bed, and then she's running back and forth on my bed, whining and squealing because she's dropped it behind my bed. But the thing is, that's one of the things that she likes to do, especially with balls. She likes to push them into places where she can't get them, and then have a full-on freakout session until someone goes and rescues it for her. And then normally she'll just start doing that over and over again. It's like a game that she likes to play to force you to like, oh no, I lost my toy again. Come help me. Anyways, just a little fun. That's the part of like the shepherd dog part of her breeding that likes to control, to like make other people do things. I think that's part of her, like one of those behaviors. But that ball is so heavy, like at this hour, it's almost too late. Like the neighbors downstairs are gonna hear. Every time she drops that thing on the carpet, Moo, that's too loud. Yeah, you can't play with this like a toy. I'm sorry, you can't play with this one like a toy right now. It's too late. It's too noisy. Yeah, it's too noisy. So I'm gonna put it away, okay? Here, I'm gonna put it away, and you can't play with it right now, okay? I'm sorry. He's like, she's acting like she's gonna just lose her shit. I'm sorry. Okay, she just wandered off. She's acting like I just like kicked her in her gut. Like she skulked off. Like I broke her heart. Like I'm the worst, I'm the cruelest puppy owner that ever lived. Oh, man. Now I feel so guilty. All right. So for all 3 of you that are still watching, I hope you enjoy the show. Wait, there's I forget. There's no setting in here for audio. So when I go on the other monitor, it mutes, and I hate that. I don't think I can change that. No. I'm just going to have to go over it. What is it? I did want to change something on the other monitor. Now I can't remember what it was. Oh, well, if I can't remember what it was, I'll leave it the way it is. Things are good. You're missing Peggle, though. Okay. Hi, Millie. She's back. She's just like... We call it tigering. Like, you ever see a tiger that's in captivity and it, like, walks or, like, restlessly around the edges of its enclosure? That's the way she's acting right now. She's just walking around. I'll bet she's got a... sometimes she gets like this when she's got to take a shit. Like, she gets really, like, amped up and really... Because normally she's asleep by now. Hey, Millie. No, you gotta leave that. Leave it. That's not a toy. She's starting to chew on the base of my green screen. No, ma'am. Hey, come up here. Here, come up here. Come up. Come up. Come on. Come up here. Come on. Don't play with that. she's gonna be a troublemaker. She's laying down with her, like, looking up at me, and she's got one paw on the base of the green screen. Like, it's like a little kid. Like, what am I? I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. And she's like, Get off the green screen, Moo. Millie, come over. Come here. Here. Now I've got to bribe her. You want a treat? Want a treat? Come over here. Come on up. Sit. Good girl. Yeah. Guess what? I'll play with Condor. Hey, Moo. Caw! 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 Oh! Caw! All right. Caw! Caw! I have a feeling she's gonna be difficult right now. She's on my bed, and she's got 8 toys over there. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? She does this thing where she likes to grab like a blanket or something in her mouth and like drag it around while she's like hitting toys and balls around. And so she was doing that. Her little like rawhide thing is on my bed, and she picked up my comforter in her mouth, and she's tugging on my comforter and like hitting the rawhide with her paw. And now she just tossed the rawhide. She grabbed it in her mouth and went, ugh, and threw it onto the ground. Alright, well, you're gonna have to manage that, Moo. Alright, Jesus. You watched Speak No Evil at the movies yesterday. It was a psychological horror film. It was disturbing how realistic it was. I haven't heard of it, but I haven't been paying attention to movies that much. But maybe I'll keep an eye out for it. I don't know. You know, I like horror movies. All I can think of is, I think there was a movie called Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil, and it's with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. It was from like 1990, and it was a comedy. Gene Wilder's the guy that played Willy Wonka. All right, I'm gonna pet my virtual. Since my real dog is being unbearable, I'm gonna pet my virtual dog that's nice.
After it.
There, see? You should be like that, Millie. She's not even in here anymore. She took off. She's probably destroying something in the other room. Alright, so let's see. So right now, we tracked the thing that killed my little brother. It's one of these guys that can turn into or control like an elemental. And this other group is also hunting this person down. That's how we found out about it. And we found them, but I think we're like a couple steps behind. But meanwhile, this village where he was spotted is a community of these magic people with the marks on their faces. And so we chased off the bad guys, and now we're hanging out at this village in this tavern, where the community is all some of these like magical slave people that are that they're allies of Sid's. And I'm supposed to talk to the innkeeper. So that's what's happening. You're all caught up. What is this? It's like a menu. Imperial gold. We could have some delicious chocobo stew. Wow, my frame rate is totally tanked right now. Can I turn some living performance? I'm gonna turn that down. That didn't make jack of a difference. Performance in this game is like, it's definitely playable, but it's a pretty demanding game, and my PC cannot run it flawlessly, but it's completely playful. I'm just aware I can see the frames when I'm turning, which I don't like.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Oh, he doesn't have... I'm not gonna... I don't think he's got anything that I'm gonna buy. You could do some crafting in this too.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You won't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is An old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
The Hanged Man, a
May the
seal.
mothers guide you.
What does that mean?
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Gather information from the villagers. Okay. It's a very dark location. Oh, more upstairs. Oh, they're down there. Can I go over the balcony? No. All right.
Bloody cowards! Setting upon us after dark! I'd like to see them try again when the sun's high.
Yeah, I guess these, one of the local armies, sort of, they heard that this fire dominant they're hunting down came through here. And they were somewhat rough with these villagers, trying to interrogate them to see if they were harboring this person or if they knew where they were, so.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
I already told you. He was gone before any of us could get a good look under that hood of his.
Stranger in a hood.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
All right. Speak with Sid.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
All right. Got to speak with Quentin. Is that the person that gives out rooms?
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night.
Oh, well, this guy's kind of
And
a
for
dick.
that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
This guy's kind of a prick. I don't feel very welcome here at all.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
So we think we had a scout that tracked down where the bad guys were that we ran into. She was a kind of an evil-ish type lady that was in an earlier cutscene. Blonde lady. Not my mother, but another one. And I think they found out that her and her special forces troops are holed up in some castle nearby, and that maybe they've found the dominant, or they've captured it, or we have reason to believe that the dominant may be there. Dominant is what they call the people that can control the icons, the summons, or they actually don't control them, they turn into them in this game. In other games, there's summons. In the other Final Fantasies, like Shiva and Titan, all these different ones are, they are also in most Final Fantasy games in one form or another. But in this one, this people who have the power to summon them actually transform into them instead of summon them like as a separate entity.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
Did they steal some of their folks or kill? I think they may have taken away some of their people. In Final Fantasy 13, yeah, I'm sure they would be. They are in, I believe, every Final Fantasy game in one way, in one form or another. They're not always the same. Like in Final Fantasy 14, they're in there, but they're considered like the big boss enemies. They're not things that you can summon or become.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
Yep, that's where we're going.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Hey, Jay the Goat, a.k.a. Big Papa. How you doing, man? I don't know what's going on over there. Jay the Goat saying like lots of weird stuff over there. Mike, who, Cheese, Harry? Yeah. It's okay. I don't expect people come in my chat to make sense. After streaming for 8 years, I'm kind of used to it. Oh. See, I've got it set up to, as long as I keep mashing X, it kind of does everything for me. But I can't even keep up with what's happening in this combat. Like, it's very visually confusing. Uh-oh, now say it fast. Now I'm afraid. Now I'm afraid to. Because the last time someone did one of those, it was like really offensive. The Sofa King joke, you know that one? Sofa King, I am Sofa King. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, my coochie's hairy. Okay, that's fair. I'm not going to tell the Sofa King one because that one didn't age well. But it's one where or what the person ends up saying is pretty offensive. At least by modern sensibilities.
What's the royalist thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. King is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
This is kind of open a little bit. All right, I'm going to explore over here. This is not open world by any means, but yeah, see? Since I can come over here, there might be stuff to fight over here too. But they kind of reward you for poking places that are like here. This is just a little like side path. Oh, there's some bad guys. Yeah.
I'll tell your lady you tried.
I didn't throw a bone meal at anybody. And why specifically bone meal is illegal? I would think throwing anything harmful or offensive would just be considered illegal. Not just, but including bone meal. That's my lawyerly perspective on that, Hallelujah.
Normans. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Alright. It's a pretty area here. I like the little fireflies. Little fireflies floating around. I've been pretty impressed by the visuals and the surroundings and stuff. I think these evil plants.
Get him! That's enough. Get him!
Yeah, I can barely tell what's happening in combat most of the time, but I'm okay with that. I'm not here for the combat. I actually kind of appreciate that this game, this game's like, yeah, if you don't want to be really bothered by the combat, here's some settings you can activate to basically make it not an issue. I'm like, yeah, that's about my speed right now. I never went to Final Fantasy for the action combat. And I tend not to play action combat games because they frustrate me and then I rage quit.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
I think Sid's one of the good guys.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
She the bad lady?
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey,
Night walks are so calming in this game. Well, except when the flowers are trying to kill you, but aside from that, yeah. All right. So I forgot, yeah, she's one of the dominants too. She has a like a wind spirit that she can transform into or summon. Sometimes I get confused. Like I think she actually summoned a thing. I can't remember if she summoned it or transformed into it.
The land has fallen. The Eastern Territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without
A
adamantite...
blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Zidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need.
Well, she also acted like she was gonna fuck that Titan guy too.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
She's a snake. That guy's a king. There's a few kingdoms, and I think they're allied with the Empire. I don't know.
Sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel.
Oh, they know we're here.
I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
So that's Sid's ex-girlfriend, apparently. It's one of those crazy exes.
All clear.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
I'll bet Sid went on a vacation when he was dating her, and when he came back home, she'd let that Titan dude swim in his pool and borrow his swim trunks and pet his dog. And that's why they broke up. She seems like the type that would do that sort of thing. I know from experience. All right. Can I break the... I can't break the little things and get treasure out of them? Oddly personal, yeah. You know. I just call it like I see it, you know.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
In here. They're all empty.
And? You gonna give up?
There's none of these have treasures in them? This seems... Oh.
This gate.
Need some help.
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes. Good news, lads.
Your search is over.
Sick of trouble.
Over here. You know what to do.
So, where to next?
Yeah. I don't even properly know who I was hitting or where they were, but I took care of business.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
Isn't this the only way to go? You have a little hint where you can press a button and your dog will figure out where you're supposed to go. Here we go, out the window. All right, thanks, puppy. Good job, dude. Where you at? Can I pet you? No.
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
All right, what's up the stairs, though?
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left.
All right. Oh, wait, I see other stuff. I see stuff the other direction. There were some bad guys behind that gate. There. This is where all the secret treasures are. Oh, I can jump up there? Wait, what's up the stairs over here? Yep. I'm finding all the good secret shit by coming this way.
Damn it. They're everywhere. Sicko Toggle! Stay down! Don't let them get away! That's enough! It's over! You know what to do.
I mean, I have no idea what's going on right now, but I feel like a badass anyways. Apparently, I won. Alright. Okay. Oh. This is, I guess, kind of a badass.
Not this time.
Ah, they got me. You got me.
Not this time.
Oh, ouchie. Alright, this should be it for this thing.
Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
It occurs to me, I've leveled up a whole bunch, but I haven't upgraded my skills, and I bet that I can do that right now. I got 900 points to spend. Let's see, magic burst. Charge magic. Stomp. Switch recovery. Oh, is there a recommended button? Can I just say, reset it? Recommended abilities hold. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't have to think. Just give me what I should have. 875 ability points were used to acquire 2 abilities, or to upgrade 2 abilities. Okay. Oh, hold on. I just made it so that I don't have any abilities equipped. We'll leave it there. Recommended abilities. No new icons channeled. No new abilities set. So the game thinks this is the best optimized selection of abilities, and I'm not one to argue. So I have a thing set, so if I just mash the X button, it'll automatically decide, like it'll automatically do combos appropriate to what's going on. So like literally, I'm playing a very hands-off version of combat for this game. Because like I said, combat's not really, action combat's not really my thing. Alright, I guess, didn't we just come in through this door? Am I going back? Yeah, I'm going back the way that I just came from.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
Good treasure chest. Sharp bangs.
All this bloody running. After them.
Well guarded. Attacking an opponent from the front while it is guarding will deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate their defenses. Certain basic abilities such as Burning Blade and Charge magic, as well as iconic abilities such as Phoenix Rising Flames, can instantly break an opponent's guard, even when delivered from the front. Alright. Well,
They were expensive. You don't say.
I'm going to continue my strategy of mashing the X button.
Get him, boy. You know what to do.
Aight.
Over here. It's Sid! Get him! Sick of Toggle! You know what to do. Sick of Toggle! You know what to do. Stay down!
Hey, I leveled up. Good for me. I am so good at this game. Do you see how good I was at that combat? Alright, let me run through this area real quick, make sure there were no treasures that I just ran by.
The chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us. What the hell happened here?
Uh-oh.
Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waloed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore.
Oh boy.
If you would stand between our liege and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
X's.
Stand back, Clive.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Sid can't catch a break. Me and my dog are gonna finish you now.
Finish them.
Oh, maybe she's gonna take off.
Well, Sid. At least it's not 3 against 1. There, boys! Get the ball you've got for it.
Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, quick time.
There, boys! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy! Get him!
Yikes!
You know what to do.
Yay!
Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle. Don't let them get away.
Sick 'em, Torgal. Sick 'em, Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on.
Sick 'em, Torgal.
Nice.
There, boy. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
Nice. Alright, that sure was a lot of pressing the X button. Oh, hold on. Now I know what I was going to change over here. We got my preview playing in real time, which is taking more system resources. So I've shut that off. All right. Sid.
Sid, are you all right?
Do I look all right?
Ah, Sid's fucked up. He spit up blood last time he used his lightning powers too. Like he used them for something and then he spit up blood. So apparently him doing that lightning thing.
Benedict too will be on her way to collect the dominant.
It's bad
if she
for him.
hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
Well, I'm very sorry to see Sad in such a bad state. Gonna just run up these stairs and kick ass on my way up. I'm here to do two things. Go upstairs and kick ass. And I'm all out of stairs. And I guess get treasure chest too.
She must be here somewhere.
Treasure chest.
Withdrawal has been signaled.
Cure. Some opponents will cast Cure spells to heal their allies. Defeat these spellcasters first to prevent. Okay.
An Imperial. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. It's over.
I think that's the caster back here. There we go. Not no more.
Get him, boy. That's
That's enough.
All right.
I'm running out of tower.
Our lady wants us gone before sunrise.
Where do they all come from? Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Sick of Toggle.
All right.
Over here. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Over here.
More stairs. Okay. Oh boy, this is full room. Where's the spellcasters here? Oh, there's someone in here healing. I took out one healer already. Alright, as long as I'm fudging this, I think I can make the combat even more fast, because I very clearly... Maybe I'll feel differently the more I play this game, but right now it's like mostly about... Just, the combat's cool, but when I've got to hit an enemy 40 times, if I have an option to hit them 20 times instead, I'll take it. I think I can switch action-focused to story-focused to make the combat even easier. Alright, I think... Alright.
This time. Yeah, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
Yikes!
Yeah, boy.
Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Not this time.
All right. More stairs. All right.
Mistakes. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Sick of Torgal. Get him. There, boy.
All right.
Finally.
Are we almost at the top of this tower? Oh, no treasure. This looks like a boss fight spot, if there ever was one. Oh, there she is.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
No, she's always promising sex.
You know exactly what I want.
It's not sex.
Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer.
Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Ah!
Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Here it's on like Donkey Kong.
Not this time. Get him, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal.
Oh, I staggered her ass. She's not so tough. As long as she doesn't change into that icon, then she probably is too tough. I beat her ass.
Where is he? I won't ask again.
Haha. Alright. Cheater. Cheater mode activated. This is pretty epic, I won't lie.
Dodge this.
Yo, doggy!
Fucking dog!
fucking dog. Oh, she said the F word. She's bad. You hurt my dog.
There's no one to save.
Not this time.
What are you doing? All right, hold on. My dog's going crazy for. She just jumped up and she's like trying to climb up into Chauncey's cage. You need to chillax about that bird. You need to chillax about that bird, girl. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing being all crazy at Chauncey, huh? What are you doing? Yeah, you need to leave Chauncey. She's just a sweet old lady. Yeah. You see the girl. Yeah. I think she was sleeping and something woke her up and freaked her out. Maybe Chauncey chirped or something. I don't know.
Time to join your pet.
Maybe she heard that my dog got hurt in the game and she freaked out.
I'll bury it together.
Stay down.
Oh shit.
Don't touch me.
Oh. Now I said the F word. Oh, damn. Now I said the SHIT word.
Bad luck.
Doggie's back. Good doggy. No one can defeat the friendship with a dog. Right, Moo?
That's a good boy. You know what to do, boy.
Dog's back in the battle.
Sick of trouble. Give them all you've got, boy.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you, Bound!
Too slow. Sick of trouble. Too slow.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna teach her to shut up about being a meaner. All right.
You are but a branded. How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Matus. Oh. What is he doing? Is he stealing her icon? It's kind of how I felt at Dennis the other day. Oh, shit.
Clive!
Enough of this. What?
She doesn't have her power anymore. See what happened? Oh, this is satisfying.
She's gone.
Yeah. Guess what, bitch? I got her.
What's happening?
Oh, yeah.
Give her back.
Looks like the shoe's on the other foot now.
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
What the hell is going on?
She might not be so valuable to the king now that her icon is gone. It's branded out here. Hey, Matus.
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that? Fuck me. I hope the bearers found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse. and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Damn it all.
Now there's the guy we're looking for.
What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.
Who is that? Your Grace, she called him.
Oh, look. Morning has broken. And here come the cavalry, itching to butcher the bastards who made them miss their morning gruel. Come on. If they catch us leaving a burning care, people might jump to conclusions.
Right.
Power of Wind. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Garuda's essence. Attuning with Garuda not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Gouge, a deadly flurry of talons that can tear into an opponent for multiple hits. Ability details can be found in the Abilities tab in the main menu. Garuda's iconic Deadly Embrace can be used to draw smaller, lighter enemies toward Clive. The action can also topple larger enemies that become partially staggered when their will gauge reaches 50%. Toppling an enemy in this manner can deal significant damage. Press left trigger to cycle between currently attuned icons in real time, allowing for a more varied assault. Cooldown times for icon abilities are displayed in the corresponding icon in the ability widget. Ability availability for all attuned icons can be confirmed via the colored dots to the widget's right.
Benedicta said you'd taken her power. You don't, still.
Garuda check. Recommended abilities. Abilities. Okay then. Optimize recommended abilities. Okay.
Have it be.
I think I do. I can feel it. It's inside me, along with the flames.
Well, are you not keen to try it out? What could possibly go wrong?
Stop there! Where did you two come from? Sick of
Use the X button just as an opponent attacks to parry the strike, temporarily slowing time and leaving the opponent open to a counter. A new ability? Parry counter. Executing an iconic ability while time is slowed in this manner will slightly lower the ability's cooldown time. Alright. I'm just gonna push the X button a whole lot and just hope everything works out for the best. My strategy of rapidly pushing the X button appears to have worked once again. This is kind of like an open area. Head north. Here's more guys to fight.
You know what to do. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him.
Nice. So apparently, he switches between the elements automatically in the kind of combat mode that I have active right now. So that's nice. This is not the way to move the quest forward, but it's a way. And I have to go and look this way. Yep, just as I expected. Hidden treasures. And I think this is the end of the line. Okay. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty game. Oh, I see some people hanging out over here.
You there. A moment. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. There, boy.
Yikes.
Get him, boy. There, boy.
All right, I win again. Yep. Ah, treasure chest. It was, it looked like I was going the wrong way, but in fact I was going the right way for treasure.
The bridge is gone. Sick of Toggle. Not this time. There, boy. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. There, boy.
I won again. Yep. Oh, I just saw there's a little A little treasure shiny thing over here I missed. There's my infallible sense of direction at work yet again.
Oh, it's only me.
Oh, it's our scout.
Damn it, Gav, are you trying to get yourself killed?
It's not me who's been playing with fire. Don't do things by halves, do you?
Yeah, the place pretty
This
messed
way.
up.
So if it wasn't you or him who freed the bearers, who was it?
Good question. Someone who didn't have their hands full fighting a bloody harpy, I guess. But what matters is they're safe. Something they wouldn't be had it not been for you, Gav.
Just doing me job, like. So, what about his dominant?
Gone. And after we were so close.
Well, I can track him.
Why would you?
Sid told us about your family. Lost me own to Imperial Steel. Sometimes vengeance is the only thing that keeps you going.
Thank you.
Go safely, brothers.
I reckon he likes you.
He's gonna help me get revenge. That's a sign of true friendship.
She's gone. She's gone.
My lady, you have to hold on.
Gone.
Ha ha. Am I supposed to feel bad for her now?
What am I going to do? Barnabas?
Yeah, when King Barnabas finds out that she doesn't have that anymore,
At this pace, we won't make it by sunset.
she can get kicked to the road.
He'll cast me out like all the others.
Yep.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
My lady.
She has it coming. Oh, shit. Now what? Things are not looking up for her.
Carol.
What do we have here?
Fetch a good price, I reckon.
Well, we'd be doing the slavers a disservice if we didn't praise her work.
Stay away.
It's all right. They can't hurt you anymore. Come on. Let's go home.
Is this it, Adolphus? My punishment for not listening to you? This wretched world!
Now what?
Deserves to die. It all deserves to die!
Oh boy.
Die!
I don't think she's learned her lesson. Now she's turning into something else. boy. The things with the X just got more complicated, Sid.
Sid.
Do you feel it too?
Garuda. By the flames.
She's drawn in too much ether. She can't control it. If Garuda isn't stopped, that vortex will swallow this whole forest, and us along with it.
And I'll stop her.
You'll stop her.
I heard it again. Someone is calling me.
Damn it, lad. That doesn't mean you have to listen. I should have gone with Gav. Clive, I don't think you understand. That's not just windy weather you're wandering into. Benedicta's rage knows no bounds. And that's on a good day. I don't want to know what's waiting inside that.
But I do. I have to find out. And I'm not turning back.
All right. Well, before I go investigate this, I do have to look for treasures. I have a feeling I'll find some down here. Because what's the point of saving the world if you can't find a few treasures along the way? Alright, maybe there weren't any treasures. It just seemed like there really would be some treasures down there. Here's some treasure. A sharp fang. See, can I go in here? Nope, apparently not. There's definitely some baddies up ahead.
There are so many.
Aye. One for every fragment of our mind.
Yep, I think we need to kill all these things.
You know what to do. Sick of Torgal.
All right. No treasures. I went all this way. Specifically because I knew it wasn't the direction I was supposed to be going. Because I thought I'd find treasures. Oh, that's a way to go. I think these may be places I'll end up going later. Hey, whoops.
Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. There, boy.
Oh, there's one more over here. I get experience points for killing these, you know, so you might as well. Ouch. I think Torgal did sick him, Matus. Torgal is badass. It's my second favorite doggy. Millie could learn a thing or two from Torgal. The bird woman doesn't have what it takes to stop me. I agree, Brad. Although she does look like she's gotten a little carried away. We're talking about the boss bird lady.
He's in there. I know it.
All right. So these are actually good like chapter breaks. So I'm going to head back to like our hometown, which you can go back to at any time when you're on this map. This is the hideaway, the hideout. everyone's got new stuff.
Benedict is dangerous at the best of times, Clive. And these might just be the worst.
Alright, so we got a blacksmith in here, so I might be able to craft some upgraded equipment based on all the stuff I keep gathering. A lot of that is crafting materials.
So, what'll it be?
Alright, a bastard sword +1. Which is significantly better than the sword I'm using. So yes, please.
No scratches. All
yeah.
Right.
And equip that. Yes, now. Yes, please.
Should last you a good while.
And this one's better.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
And there's a shop here. I made the mistake before of upgrading the weapons to the shop first. Or buying weapons, the newest weapons at the shop first. And then I found out when I walked inside, I could have just, like, crafted them. So I'm not repeating that mistake. I craft first, then go to the merchant.
And what do you want? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Alright, so get rid of that all the stuff I just...
I'm thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. And be thankful you got that much. Finished, are you?
Alright, I think that's all I really need to take a look at here.
You're leaving? Already? Well, stay safe.
Alright. So this would be a good chance, or a good time for me to stop. It's 11:30. There's basically no one's here. Except for Matus and Brad and the EV-23. Which, you know, that was enough to get me through to 11:30. But you know how I crave having a crowd. Now, honestly, I'm just a little bit sleepy. A little bit sleepy. It's been a week. Next week will also be a week. I'm going to be having a series of weeks coming up here. Oh, Torgal, the Fame Wolf. Okay. We're going to save the game. And go to the desktop. And hopefully it doesn't crash my whole computer. Let's see. And the camera's all weird. Here we go. It would be a great time to read some evidence, a structured approach. EASA, you know. Is this super loud? It's hard for me to gauge because all my audio is like I'm listening to different stuff than I'm used to. La la la. Let's see. Anything else? Is there anything else you guys need to know about? I don't think I'm reading any law books tonight. Something's nagging at me. Let's see what the schedule's like for the next couple of weeks. So next Thursday will be... It'll be October. I mean, it's going to be a weird month, but it's still October. So that means over the next few days, I'm gonna need to figure out what the hell I'm doing for October. I'm sorry, Brad. It's sort of a weird, I gotta be in like an odd energy state for me to want to read a chapter out of a law book at 11:30 or 12 at night. Because most nights, I'd already be in bed by now. And then, yeah, streaming makes me extra tired. So, it's a real anomaly. You're right, Brad. It's a real anomaly that at this stage, at this point in my day, I'd feel like reading a whole bunch out of a law book. But, you know, it happens every once in a while. It's happened 3 times now, right? I think 3 times. But it is very unusual. You're right, Brad. You said never. I wouldn't go that far. You said never, or you'd never read any more. I guess it depends on when you start the clock on that. After a certain point, I have never read a law book to you again. Measured as from the last time I read you a law book. From that point forward, I never did it again. Up to this point. Probably gonna go in the other room and find Millie's taking a massive shit on the couch or something, just to get revenge for me not paying attention to her. When she came in here in the middle of my stream, she was acting like she was on a war path. She was acting crazy. And it's been a while, Brad. It's been a couple months. Yeah, I agree. It's been a couple months. So, let's see. What should I play next week? I don't think I'm doing Final Fantasy next week because it's October. And Final Fantasy's not a scary game. Unless they have a special Halloween event, like seasonal event in Final Fantasy 14, I could play spooky Final Fantasy 14 all October long. Oh no. But Brad feels like things are just... Our relationship's really in the toilet. Wow. I guess I've become complacent and I've taken you for granted, Brad. Is that what's happening here? I mean, right now, I really don't feel like I'm showing any enthusiasm. That's true. It's not specific to you, though. I'm just feeling very low energy at the moment. I could play a spooky Peggle Deluxe. It is Peggle Deluxe. We got that Callisto Protocol. It's like Dead Space. Which I thought about, like, oh, I could play that at October, but I keep hearing that is like aggressively mediocre. Like, why should I play an aggressively mediocre game when I could play a good horror game? I should have a bonus burrito? You know what? I already ate my bonus burritos. That's been a thing that's been happening. When I get the Taco Bell earlier, and then I eat the Taco Bell like at 11 or 30 or 12. And then when I get off work, that's when I eat my bonus burritos. And then when the stream happens, I have no more bonus burritos. And then after my stream, I find something else to eat. Because I still need to eat after my stream, naturally. It's probably why my face is getting fatter. I did start playing Beat Saber again this week, a couple times. I need to get back active again. I still go on walks, like once or twice a day. So I haven't become a complete sloth, like the olden days. But last year when I was exercising, I was hitting it like weirdly hardcore, like unreasonably hardcore. But I don't need to go as hard as I was when I first discovered like my Beat Saber obsession, where I was doing it like 3 hours a day or some shit. But I need to get back in the habit of it. Oh, look at Brad is playing Legends of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Are you recording that, Brad? Maybe I could Beat Saber and I could stream Beat Saber. I could stream Halloween songs. So yeah, I've done Beat Saber a couple times. And I've done it for about an hour each time. So when I first was doing that stuff, I couldn't do it that long before I'd get exhausted. So that's where I'm like, I'm at a point now where it's like, I think it wouldn't be too hard for me to sort of get back up on the horse and keep going, because I still have like, my cardio is still good. There's a lot of stuff I'm still benefiting from, even though I haven't been exercising the way that I was. I've still been maintaining enough activity and healthy habits that like, I think it would not be super hard for me to jump back on and keep doing it. Not on stream. Okay. Jeez. All right, Brad. Guess I won't do it on. Well, I wouldn't. I feel all like I need to get good at it again first. So I feel like I've become soft and flabby. Oh my God. I didn't call it a night. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry. I'm not reading any evidence of structured approach. But do you feel better knowing that I have the green screen up? Doesn't that make you feel a little bit better? Look at it. That's so nice. Green screen, guys. Alright, you know what happens now. Wait a minute. What happens now? Go to sleep and good night. Your eyes are getting so heavy. Go to sleep now, Brad Pritchard, even 23, maybe Matus. I'll be waiting for you in your dreams. Adelie, I don't know if she's here. Probably not. There's only 3 people here. I wonder what happened with Jaded Goat. He's gonna go make some grub. He probably came back and thought, this stream's it's just like boring. There's only like 4 people came to the whole stream. I mean, there were 4 important people. You gotta have 4 people. I was just reading up to say who else I could potentially say goodnight to. Wonder if Joss is here. Joss?